I can say the aim of this game for the soul is really heart activation, because that can happen only here. What is aim of this game? For that, in order to understand, to explain the aim of this, I need to go a bit back and explain you a bit the journey of the soul. We have spoken about this in the past gatherings, but I think this is really important. I will try to keep it short but I think it's very important. The journey of the soul. The soul is traveling through densities. Okay? The soul goes through 7 densities, or will go through 7 densities. These densities represent 7 chakras. The first density was the density of material, which is our root chakra. Is the material. If you look, for example, at the tree, the root, what does it do? It just brings in the material. So the soul has experienced this journey of material for millions of years. And then later on shifted the journey into the second density, which is the density of life, living. That's why our second chakra is the chakra of sexuality, the chakra of creativity. With creating something, you give birth to something, you give life to something. That is again, the soul has lived in that density for millions of years, in plants, in animals, in anything you can imagine, in insects, maybe in dinosaurs, who knows? Doesn't have to live in every of those existing living beings, but in many of them, until the soul entered the third density. The third density is the density that we are in right now. This is the ego density. This is our third chakra, basically. But when I say third chakra, you have to look at it. You understand it maybe in your body, the third chakra, but now understand it on this whole planet, on the earth that we are living in. Human on the earth is right now in the third chakra, is in the third density. What is the next density? Is the heart. The next density is the fourth density, is the heart density. So what is the aim of the game? What is the aim for the soul? Going from one density, in every density, the aim is shifting to the next density. You are at work, you're doing work, your aim is maybe upgrading your work, your skills. In whatever we are, we have always this need to go higher, to go more, become better, to become more, to grow. And so is it for the soul, because soul is part of this whole creation, is the spirit of this creation. And as you see, this whole creation, the whole universe is all the time in evolving and growing and going to the next level and next level and next level. So actually, I can say the aim of this game for the soul is really heart activation, because that can happen only here. Everything before third density, in the animal life or plant's life, things happen naturally. Like they shift naturally from one density to the next density by nature. But from third density to fourth density, which is the heart density, that will not happen by itself. That needs the support of human consciousness. That's why the work we are doing here is very, very, very important, very crucial. And the more the hearts of individuals open, the faster it will open at the collective level. For some people, for the next generations to come, this transformation will be a lot easier and faster.